a very quick one before I go into my next meeting. Just wanted to let you know I have sponsored a few free places on the first Fearless Public Speaking Program webinar, which is this week, Thursday. And with regards to that, it's the live Q&A. So if you have questions about public speaking, presenting, be that online, in person, whatever it might be, then join us. It takes place this Thursday, 6:30. Hold on, let me just double check. Make sure, because there's so many, there's like 12 different things on the schedule. Yes, so that one, 6 p.m. for that one. 6:30 is the one, the implementation session. So 6 p.m. Thursday, the 13th of April. It's live. Now, you don't need to be on camera. You don't need to have your microphone on. What you can do is submit your questions on the day. Either you can do it in the live chat, or we've got a private Q&A. And if you want, and what I'll probably do is I'll put the, once you've registered, what I will probably do tomorrow evening or Thursday morning is I will send out the link where you can submit your questions. The reason I'm not going to put it on social media is it's because I use that for people who are part of the program, so I only want them to be using it. But yes, if you've got questions about public speaking, presenting, do come along and join us. So this is the page that you will be heading to. What I will do is I'll add the link directly to the page in the comments of this video or the description. However, you can go straight to it if you go to my main website, which is www.transformationstm.com. Hit the red What's New button and a panel will slide out, and then just scroll down a bit depending on what day you're looking, because I might have added something on top of it by then. But scroll down a little bit and you will see that image. There's a link at the bottom of the image, so click that, and that's the way that you can register. Also, one of the things that I want to do, I'm in test mode at the moment now. For those of you who are on my e-newsletter list, you will already know this, so check your email inbox shortly. Once I finish my meetings, again, might do it tonight because I'm finishing quite late, or I may do it tomorrow evening. But what I'm looking for are people to test out a few features for me. These are things that I'm thinking of adding into the program as well, but I want to try it out before I go and use it with a paid group. So one of the things I want to test out is a new interactive platform. Now, when the creators of this platform were talking about the fact that people are getting excited about running meetings online, I'm like, steady on. I think that horse has left the stable. Many people I know are completely zoomed out. And then I logged into the platform. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to have people come and test this with me. There are all sorts of things, the likes of which I've never seen before in a video webinar platform. And I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got 6 or 7 video webinar platforms. They all do slightly different things. And there's one I use most consistently, most often. But I've got about 6 or 7 of them at least that I've used over the years, etc. This one, the likes of which I have never seen before. Even just the flashcards alone are amazing. You can have seriously, it can move people through an agenda. It can do that automatically. The quizzes, the polls, you can actually have sound on it. You know, when people want to give you a woo round of applause, there's actually sound effects on this thing as well. So it's built really for interaction. And when we're doing some of the interactive sessions on the Fearless Public Speaking program, I thought this might be a good platform, but I want to test it out with a small group of people first. If you're up for doing that in the coming week or thereabouts, because the program launches this week, and so the rest of the sessions will be rolling out this month and next month. So if you're up for coming and testing, I'd say about 15-20 minutes, just so we can whiz through all of the features. That will be absolutely amazing. So let me know if you can join me. And what I also want to test out is something else that I'm looking to do for the program, which is having chapters within the longer videos. My first thought was take the recordings of the sessions, and we're doing these in blocks. I'm still mulling over, maybe I'm also going to do just a straight through 1-day session as well, for people who just want to come in, get all of the information and get themselves up and running. But the way it's structured initially And the first 2 of those is this month, is we're doing some half-day sessions for the actual workshops. So my plan was to take that information, then sit and edit the videos into chunks and put the chunks up as modules. However, I think this chapter idea is way better for me and also really good for the viewer, because what it means is you can see an image, and I know you probably can't read everything that's in the image, but if you look down the right hand side, you'll get the gist. The text that you can see. Now, I took quite a wordy video where I'm talking about lots of things, so I've just segmented, things, not completely randomly, but things I maybe wouldn't have put into their own chapter, because I just want to make sure people can navigate back and forth. But the text you can see down the right hand side of the video, those are the chapters. So you can be watching a video and you might go, actually, what's strategy number 2? Click strategy number 2. Whoosh, it takes you right there in the video. Then you might go, no, what was that exercise from the beginning? Click the exercise from the beginning. Whoosh, it takes you there in the video. So what this means is you don't have to watch a module and that finishes, and then you watch another module and then that finishes, and then you log into, no, none of that. What it means is you have the continuous stream, so you can just watch it straight through if you want to, and when you go back to review the material, you just click on the chapters. So I've just done that as a test one, and I've done a shorter one as well, which is just a couple of minutes. But if you have a few minutes and you are willing to test this and press some buttons for me, that will be absolutely amazing. I also put a couple of things at the end. One of them is a gateway where it can ask, for instance, for people's email address. Now I put the option where you can skip that, so you don't have to fill it in. And I'm playing with the option where I can put a link in. For example, I might be saying to the group, so what I'd like you to do now is fill out the survey, and then I can put the survey within the video and they can click it. So if you've got a few minutes to sit and press them buttons, please let me know and I can send you the link for that. That will be absolutely amazing, 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 amazing. Well, that is it. Just wanted to do a quick heads up in terms of what's coming. So if you want one of the free sponsored places, get yourself signed up. We go live on this Thursday. For those of you who are registered, you will get a copy of the replay recording. That's it. It's not going to be available outside of this week because it's within the module that I'm using for the actual program. So it's just this one. Now, priority will be for people who are taking part in the live program. I'm going to power through all of the questions, and if I have time at the end, I'm of course going to take some of the interactive ones that come in live as well. So if you want to take part in any of that, if you want to join me and test out the new platform, the interactive platform, or if you can watch a quick video, well, one of them is an hour, but the point is you don't have to watch the whole hour, because I just want you to click and jump through to the various segments and make sure it all works. If you've got a few minutes to do any of that, I would love to have you join us, and the session on Thursday is 30 minutes and it's live. Cool. Thank you for watching. If you know anyone who could benefit from any of this information, or if you know someone who would be a good fit for pressing a few buttons and doing a bit of testing and providing some feedback, please feel free to pass this on to them. That will be absolutely amazing. All right, I will catch you all later.